Now that you've learned how to create the Google Meet link and put it inside of your Canvas course, we're going to walk you through some of the basic features inside of a Google Meet. So the screen you're looking at now will be generated once you click on your link that you've created for your Google Meet. I clicked on my Google Meet link. It took me to this screen. And the first thing that I'll see is I have a couple options on the actual screen here to mute the microphone or to turn the microphone on, to turn the camera on or to turn the camera off. I can also select to join now, which is what we will select. There's a present button here, but we like to present the screen in a different method, so don't worry about clicking this button here. Just click the Join Now button. When you click the Join Now button, you're now taken into the Google Meet. You'll see those people who have joined the Google Meet either on your screen here, or you'll see up at the top, there's a chat box there that you can click on that shows you the people in the Google Meet. You can take each person that's inside of the Google Meet, and there's some different features and things that you can click on. Once you click on the little button here that shows the people in the Google Meet, you'll notice that one of the options that you have here is to remove that person from the meeting. You can go in and mute mics as needed. If you need to mute a mic, if you're the person that has created the meeting and facilitating the Google Meet, you can mute the mic. You can also pin that particular person to the screen if needed. Another important feature is going to be the chat feature here. So if you click on the chat button in the top right corner of your screen, you're able to go in and type messages in the chat. From those messages in the chat, that's a good way to communicate with students, or if your students have questions that they're asking, or if they've got issues, they can communicate with you without using their microphone by utilizing the chat button there. I'm going to click on the X in the top right corner to kind of close that window and go back to my view here. And we want to look at the different settings inside of your Google Meet. So there's 3 dots right here that you can click on that gives you kind of more options inside of the Google Meet. One of the options that you have is to record the meeting. In the next video, you'll learn all about recording the meeting and the different setup and settings that you can utilize inside of Google Meet while recording your meeting. But for this video, we want to talk about changing the layout, and you would do that here. So if you click Change Layout, you'll then be brought to a screen where you can select the layout depending on the number of people in your Google Meet. However you want to set that up, you can select from these options here. You'll also have, under the More Options button, a feature that you can turn on captions. So if you click Turn on Captions, Google will do the best that it can do to generate captions for whoever is talking. And so those captions show there at the bottom of the screen. And then you can always turn off the captions by clicking on the More Options link and choosing the Turn Off Captions as needed. So those are just some basic features under More Options. A very important feature that we also want to highlight here is the Present Now button. If you're in the Google Meet and you click on the Present Now button and you want to share your entire screen, so for instance, you want to share the presentation you're going over, or you want to share the math problems that you're working out on the board, you can easily click on your entire screen from the Present Now button. If you choose your entire screen, then that will allow you as the presenter to click from tab to tab. And when you click from tab to tab, you're then able to show what's on each of those tabs. If you choose just a window or just a Chrome tab, the meeting is going to ask you which window or Chrome tab do you want to select from. In most cases, you're going to want to choose your entire screen, so then you can just navigate around your computer, showing anything that's on your computer on the screen. So if we click the Your Entire Screen option, you'll notice here it's going to ask you to which part of your screen that you want to share. In this scenario, you just click on the screen there and you click Share. And now you're sharing your entire screen, and you get a message that says you are presenting. And now I can easily click away from the Google Meet. And as I click away from the Google Meet, the students in the Google Meet are now seeing what's on my screen, and they can hear what it is that I'm teaching from based on the screen here. I get a note or a message down here at the bottom that says you're sharing your screen through Google Meet. And when you're done sharing your screen and you're ready to stop sharing the screen, you just click the Stop Sharing button down here at the bottom. So when I click Stop Sharing, I'll jump back over to the Google Meet from my tabs up here, and now I'm back to the screen where we're looking at the different features in the Google Meet. Finally here, we'll look at, you can turn on or off your camera like we saw in the beginning of this video. You can mute or unmute your mic as needed. And then you can also leave the call by clicking the hang up button here in the middle of the screen.